Morning. Guess everything that happened yesterday wasn't just a... Well, it's time for our next fairy tale adventure. We should head to the station Grandpa Almond told us about.
Get up, said Jewel. Time to get to work, you lazy bones.
I can't...
Don't try to pull one over on me, young man. You're fading.
You must be mistaken, Grandpa Almond. That guy, definitely.
Oh, you remember my name now, do you? Then it seems like you're all...
All right, I'm up.
That's more like it.
Is everything okay?
The hero, his pixie companion, and the forest fairy.
Oh, it's all right. Paimon knows the feeling. Who doesn't want to...
Does the Maritime Express run out of Constellation Metropole?
Yes, each train needs a conductor to operate, and the...
Oh, so you mean the people of...
Well, the city welcomes visitors from all over the world, so you're bound to run into some forest dwellers there. But yes, generally speaking, the residents of Constellation Metropole look quite different from us. Ah, you'll see for yourself soon enough. Here comes the train.
Pleasure to meet you, everyone. My name is Will, and I'll be the conductor for your journey today.
Whoa, it's a little toy man!
Yes, we called the train. The hero and the forest fairy need a ride to Constellation Metropole.
The hero? And the forest? Oh, why didn't you say so earlier? We could have prepared a far more
That's okay, Mr. Wheel. We're trying to get to the city as fast as possible.
Of course, my lady. It would be an honor. Well then, all aboard. Sit anywhere you like. We'll get a stunt.
Did one of you just say something?
Wasn't me either.
Breakfast.
Sounds like...
Fit. What's Kirara doing here?
Is she a friend of yours?
Oh, let Paimon introduce you. This is Kirara. She's...
So noisy. Is it morning already? Oh, morning. Huh? Traveler! Paimon! It's you? Which means... Oh, thank goodness. It was all a dream after all. Oh, gotta hand it...
Ahem. Madam, sleeping overnight in the train.
It wasn't just a dream?
It's all right, Kirara. Apparently we're in a world called
Simulanka? So, that's what it's called. I spent all day yesterday wandering I was seriously starting to think I'd gotten on the bad side.
I take it you're...
She sure is. But, Kirara here is kinda special. Let Paimon introduce you for real this time.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nilu, a member of Zubair Theater. You can usually find...
Oh, you're Nilu! I've heard a lot about you from my deliveries in Sumeru. I even...
Oh, yeah? That's her new identity here in Simulanka.
Yeah, I know! It confused the heck out of me yesterday.
That must mean you have a big part to play here, too!
Is that a thing?
Did you by any chance hear a voice speaking to you before you got here, Miss...
A voice... Oh, yeah, I did hear something. But I was so freaked out, my tails got all tangled. So I,
Sorry for the interruption. But this Nekomata friend of yours, she doesn't eat hamster.
Or frogs?
Oh, no need to worry, little guys. I would never do something like that. Well, unless I'd been out in the wild too long without anything to eat. Oh, speaking of...
Where are your manners, everyone? This young... Now, I know a fear of felines is etched into us with ink, but I'm certain Miss Nekomata...
Sure looks like you're keeping your distance, though, Grandpa Almond.
You will have nothing to fear, I promise. I met some origami animals in Constellation Metropole yesterday, and I eat. Plus, you all look just about as tasty as the cardboard boxes I deliver. Not...
Please excuse us, Mom. It's just an unconscious reaction.
Dear passengers, it's...
Oh, yeah, that. Whoops. This turned into a pretty long...
I'll ride with you to the next stop. There's a place near the Metropole that caught my eye yesterday.
Then all that remains for me to say is, may the goddess of fate be with you and bless your journey. Please do visit us in the Forest of Blessings again.
We will. We'll definitely meet.
Take care, Grandpa Almond.
Have a safe trip!
Wow, a train ride over the sea? What an incredible view!
Please keep your head and arms inside the train at all times. We don't want anyone falling into the sea.
There's a train coming the other way too! Hey!
Now that the fading disorder is cured, I'm sure the forest will be a lively place again in no time.
I gotta go explore that forest at some point. It looked so pretty from the train. I just hope they, won't be too scared of me.
We'll be arriving at our destination shortly. Please prepare to disembark. Here we are! Constellation Metropole is right over there. It's a short walk from here to the Gear Sky Ladder.
Great! And thanks to you for a smooth and pleasant...
The train cars were comfortable and spacious, and I had a great night's...
As you wish, ma...
Where should we go next? Is that place you wanted to check out nearby?
I took a walk around yesterday, and it felt like there was something...
Want us to come with you?
It's okay. You guys go ahead and visit the Metropole for now. Hopefully, that's where you'll... I pretty much explored the whole place from the rooftops yesterday, but... You know what I mean, right? Like, when you get a stone stuck in your claw or something, it keeps nagging at you to dig it out, but you can't... But don't worry. If you run into any trouble, I'll be there faster than you can say gold-level courier of the Komania Express.
Okay, fair enough. We'll head to the Metropole then. Guess this...
Don't worry about me. Let's not forget...
Help me! Help me! Help! Oh, goddess of prophecy above, would you kind souls please help us?
What happened here? Why are you all
I mean, being stuck in midair still beats falling to the ground and being smashed into a pile of blocks, but my good friends, could I trouble you to turn the clockwork key over there? I'll explain everything in a... I take it this is your first time witnessing the power of the Goddess of Prophecy, then? If so, I can see why you might think that. Basically, this is a gift bestowed upon Constellation Metropole by the Goddess of Prophecy, who rules over the natural...
Proper path? Do you mean
Why are you saying that as if it's a bad thing?
You're not explaining it clearly. Here, allow me. Of course, all the residents of the Metropole have the freedom to live their own life. But whenever something disastrous is about to happen, like when I almost got turned...
So, in other words, it's kind of...
You could say that. There are other situations in which it activates too, but...
Well, in any case, we're glad no one's...
Are you heading to the Constellation Metropole?
Yep. Do you know where we can find the Gear Sky Lab?
Oh, it's just that platform up ahead. The one with the key sticking out.
That thing?
Yep, that's the one. Pretty much everything in the Metropole runs on tracks, which is to say all the tracks are fixed. If a machine is set up to move forwards, it'll...
This reminds Paimon a lot of fun.
You mean, like those music boxes with dancing figures?
Yeah, exactly like that. Anyway, sounds like it... Whoa, what a bustling city! This place is fit for a king!
Our next step is to get to the top of the Metropole and ask the Goddess of Prophecy for guidance. If there is a king in that...
Make way for the king!
Oh, darn, we jinxed it. Oh, no. Did he overhear us talking about us sneaking into his castle? Paimon...
Silence! The one who shall soon stand before you is the ruler of Constellation Metropole.
That's a long list of titles.
I bid ye welcome, guests from afar. Long have I heard of your grand deeds, O fairy, who restored the lifeblood of the forest. O hero.
Navia!
Hold your foul tongue! How dare you utter Her Majesty's name?
Nice one, partner. Spectacular improvisation. All right. You can relax now. Allow me to make some introductions.
You are personal friends with Her Majesty the King? Please.
All right. The welcome ceremony is over. Everyone back to your...
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh, come on. I've already sent them off. So
We were gonna ask you the same thing! Also, how are you already king of this nation? And where did you get a crown? Oh!
sounds like you've answered your own question. But before I woke up, I heard a voice say to me, "You are the..."
A similar thing happened to me.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You must be the fair...
This is Nilu, a friend that we made during our time in Sumeru.
Nice to meet you, Miss Nilu. I'm Navia, the president of Spina di Rosula. If you ever get the chance...
Seems like you're taking this all in stride. Aren't you nervous about getting stuck here and never being able to get...
Why would I be worried about that? We've faced much bigger problems than this before, and we always... Besides, life's always full of surprises. You gotta learn to just...
That sounds like a great outlook on life. You have a very...
Thanks, I'll take that. Honestly, though, it also puts me at ease to find out that you guys are the fair...
About that, has anything bad happened in the Metropole? We heard about an...
It sure did. Apparently, for whatever reason, He went for this. Luckily, the guards responded quickly and stopped the dragon. I've been out trying to retrieve them, but I only managed to get one of them.
Oh, Paimon can explain.
I see. So,
Do you know how we can do that, Miss Navia?
well, the goddess's statue is indeed at the top of the castle. I can take. However, I've heard from the citizens here that the goddess hasn't given out any new revelations.
Really? But Grandpa Almond told us that he received his prophecy from the goddess.
Oh, that's probably because the prophecy about the hero of But recently, people realized that the goddess didn't reveal anything about what's supposed to happen.
Okay.
Still, can't hurt to try your luck. And
Invaders? So the dragon's not your only
right. The forest isn't the only place where strange things have been happening to.
You mean the protection magic that stops them from coming to harm?
Yep, that's the one. Over the past little while, this magic has been triggering far more frequently. We don't know if it's simply because the metropole has grown a lot more dangerous. Some residents find themselves getting stuck in a place and unable to move. Others start repeating the same thing over and over again. Like they're
If we were to use clockwork toys as an analogy, could it be that the tracks...
That's exactly right, Nilu. That's basically what's happening. Anyway, some of the monsters outside the city saw this as an opportunity to launch an...
But we didn't see a single monster on our way here.
That's because I already took care of most of them over the past couple of days. Of the remaining few...
Okay, so to summarize, not only has the magic here gotten all messed up, but the dragons also... Sounds like there's a lot more...
Well, defeating the dragon and the monsters should be...
Supposedly, the goddess has had it all planned out for ages. Go and push the gear that connects up to the star...
Huh? But weren't the tracks the gift that she gave to her people in the...
That's what the prophecy seems to be saying, yes. So, as a result...
But letting this drag on isn't the answer either.
No, and I think they know that. But they're just... Now, we could ignore their objections and go turn the gear ourselves. Exactly. You know me well. And I want to get as many people on my side as possible. At the end of the day, this is their city, and they should have the right to decide its future.
Ooh, spoken like a true wise king.
I am the boss of Spina di Rosula, after all. This may be my first traveler. Paimon, Miss Nilu, with your help, I'm confident we'll be able to find the most frictionless way to resolve the problems.
Seriously, like we'd ever say no. We're your friends. No need to ask us so formally in the future.
I'm happy to help too. This is a beautiful city.
Ah, great. As the king of Constellation Metropole, all right, everyone, follow me. I'll show you the way to the goddess statue at the top of the metropole. And stay close. You don't want to get lost in my castle.
Huh? What's this?
Wait. This looks like the star I found earlier. I told the guards to place it near the god. Guess we'd better hurry.
Settle down!
bow your... An oversight on my part. Solidify!
Shine down!
Whoa! Why is the star on top of a mechanism? Uh-oh! More monsters incoming! This way through!
Silence! Settle down! Huh. Justice is blindsided. Silence!
Feels like they really didn't want to give that to us.
Settle down! Gather!
Illusion shattered!
Another one in the bag! That sure was rough.
Solidify!
Hey!
Let the mighty be humble! Silence!
Drat!
What happened?
Your Majesty! This conservative radical, he attacked us! But just as we were about to arrest him, the goddess's— No! Nobody touched the celestial gear!
What's an oracle pillar?
You need to use it to pray to the goddess. I'll explain later.
Halt!
It's okay. Let him go.
But, Your Majesty!
Even if we catch up to him now, we won't be able to change his mind, much less quell
Understood, Your Majesty. Also, this is the magic thread he was holding from the oracle pillars. Your
Please give that to the traveler over there. I believe they have some questions for the goddess.
Yes, Your Majesty.
See those oracle pillars over there? Just use the magic thread to connect them together in a specific—
Oh! Sounds easy enough. What?
It worked!
To which course of fate do you seek answers, my child of Simulanka? Go and push the gear that connects up to the starry sky. When that time comes, I, the hero from another world, supported.
So, Miss Navia was right.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just have to play it by ear.
Then first, we have to restore the sky back to its original— All right. Adding in the ones we picked up on the way here.
In the sky? How do we get up there?
Oh, I got us covered. We will, of course.
Is that a flying train?
Hey, you already took a train that runs on—
Well, at least the Maritime Express still runs on a—
Oh, come on. Don't worry about it. This train has been— It took me a lot of effort to find it, you know. I don't think anyone's used it in, like—
100 years? Are you sure it's safe? Let's not forget—
Well, it's not like we have any other—
No, thank you. It's way too high up. Oh, wait, Nilu.
I can try. Yes,
Okay, fine. Guess there's—
That's the spirit. I'll come with you.
I think I'll stay behind. That way, if
That makes sense. If the train does break down, you can make us a giant origami crane to come bail— really is flying!
What an amazing feeling! I've never been on a flying train before.
Neither have we!
That should do it. On to the next location.
We are so high up. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Oh, hang in there, Paimon. The hard part's nearly over. After that, it's downhill all the way.
Don't say downhill all the way! That is the last thing Paimon wants to hear! We're finally done! Okay, let's get back down while this train is still working!
Great job! It looked like it all went smoothly.
Yeah, and it was an absolute blast, too.
Huh? I'm okay. Thanks for...
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
Get out of my way!
What's going on?
Your Majesty, there!
Let us through!
Stay back!
It's okay. Let them through.
Your Majesty, could we please ask you?
And why is that?
As you have seen, the goddess's gift is very important to us.
Some of us, we just aren't ready to lose that protection.
I see.
Huh?
I won't turn that gear. Not until you're...
What?
I've said before that the Metropole belongs to the people. But let me ask you this. How do you plan to solve the issues?
Well, we'll start by rescuing the people that have gotten stuck.
And have you made any headway on...
Unfortunately not.
Hey, you little...
I'm sorry, my friend, but it's the...
You have friends and family that have been affected, don't you? I understand your concerns. But if we let this drag on for much...
Yes, but if we turn that gear now, all the tracks...
I know this is a hard decision to make. But have you ever thought...
Huh?
Why do you think she might decide to take back her gift and stop...
Are you saying she has abandoned us?
No. Quite the opposite.
What do you mean?
The goddess dearly loves this world and all the people of Simulanka. And because... Every parent hopes their child will have a happy and carefree life. But if a mother bird lets her baby ride on her wings for too long, her child will Children can only become independent if they're allowed to form their own opinions, make their own decisions, and deal with the...
But we've relied on the goddess's protection for so long. We don't know what it's like to go it alone.
Are you kidding me? I think you've proven your...
What do you mean?
You made a call in a time of crisis, and you've come all this way to talk to me. Even...
But we only did it because we were scared.
Why you set out on the journey doesn't matter. What matters is that you...
My friend, I fear our king is right.
What? But we...
We can't go on living like this. Living in fear. Look at what it's driven you to do. You threw away... You once revered her more than any of us. And I think the king is right. She hasn't abandoned us.
I don't care anymore. Do what you want.
Aw, he laughed.
I'm sorry about my friend. That's just how he is. Always had a terrible temper.
Is it just me, or has he accepted the god of...
I think so. Not that you'll ever hear him admit it out loud. Your Majesty, please turn the gear that connects up to the sky.
So, you've made up your mind? About giving up the goddess's gift?
Yes, I've made up my mind. But maybe losing the gift isn't what this is about anymore.
Well said. Now, gather around, everyone.
So the stars hanging in the sky, they're music notes!
This entire metropole is a huge music box!
How do you feel?
A little scared and uncertain. But for some reason, I feel a lot more at ease.
Figured out any next steps?
To be honest, not really. But
I have an idea. If you don't know what to do, why don't you start by...
you mean the people who got stuck because of the goddess's magic?
I mean anyone and everyone who needs your help. By helping others?
What kind of experience, Your Mad?
Yes. We'll need a formal organization with a catchy name before we go out and start helping people. Why don't we call it the Spina?
Spina...
Ooh, or even the Spina di Rosula di Simulanka.
Wow, big expansion for the Spina. Moving in...
Spina di Rosula.
Well then, how about I appoint you as the head of the Spina in Simulanka?
What? You're planning on fighting the dragon?
He's right! Your Majesty, you can't...
How are you two on the same side all of a sudden?
Perhaps Your Majesty is unaware of this. The Great Dragon suddenly broke out from the Titanium mines one day. After that, it spat out a strange fog that surrounded a whole island. No...
Before Your Majesty arrived, we dispatched many soldiers to fight the dragon. But none came.
Yikes. Sounds worse than we thought.
Isn't that all the more reason for us to go? There could still be guards trapped there, waiting for someone to wreck.
King Navia is right. We cannot simply stand by and watch as the people of this world suffer.
Very well. Though I have not served by your side for very long, Your Majesty. 2 days is enough for me to have learned that once your mind is set, any attempts to change it are futile.
You're a pretty good judge.
He probably didn't mean that as a compliment.
Since you're serious about this, I won't try and stop you. There's only one way to reach the end of the world, and that's by taking the...
Oh, right! So there's a line going there too?
Yes. It was originally built to serve the workers commuting to the Titanium mine. I'll tell the conductor to wait for you at the platform by the side gate to the Metropole, first thing tomorrow morning. You're embarking on an extremely...
Oh, thank you for your concern. Well, I'm...
Yes, Your Majesty!
Just call me boss from now on.
So, the plan for tomorrow is journey across the ocean. Ooh, that's an adventure and a half. Do all storybook heroes...
At least we'll get to see some amazing scenery along the way, right?
Plus, we're pretty well equipped for a classic heroes versus dragons story. We got Miss Nilu as our...
Paimon can definitely see that. Anyway, those are tomorrow's problems. Right now, all Paimon wants is to eat a proper meal because...
Well, the origami animals in the forest only drink
vegetable oil and sawdust, I think.
No!
Power that ended Python! Huh? Everybody stand back! You asked for it! Drop your weapons! Into the shadows. Where evil lurks, shoot on sight! Eyes on me! Teamwork is dreamwork! Justice will prevail! Stop right there! Ah! Loading. Hunt them down. To ashes! I'm going in! You asked for it! Into the shadows. Where evil lurks, shoot on sight. Power that ended Haishan! Teamwork is dreamwork! Justice will prevail! Drop your weapons! Ready. Hunt them down. Eyes on me! I'm going in! Let's light it up! Hands where I can see them! Stop right there! Move it!
Stabilize!
Shine down!
I see everything.
This is order. Solidify! Be sanctified. I will have order. Stabilize. Let the mighty be humbled. Bow your head. Gather.
Illusion shattered!
Hey!
Silence. Order guide you. Stabilize. Be sanctified. Bow your head. I will have order. Gather.
There is no escape!
Everyone hold hands!
Silence. Let the mighty be humbled. This is order.